Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review. Crap. That's right. Give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a show that, holy shit, they have been advertising the hell out of, on different things, this, that, the other. Seeing a lot of previews and ads for it. But we, of course, are talking about the one and only Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. You can find this one on Neatflix. And so what can be said about this one? Well, Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. Some crowning greatness is unfortunately marred by very poor editing, leaving this flick about 50 minutes too long. Some real great stuff and probably more of a, watch for diehard Feral fans and such can be found within this one, but with some, tweaked up editing and cutting of unnecessary story threads and arcs, it really could be, as masterful and great as a couple gems of, songs hidden throughout. There's some good stuff in there. There are some good songs in there, but man, there are a couple little, excerpt type, we call them excerpts. They need to be just edited out. Excerpt scenes where they try and work in this one extra joke that was written, and yeah, the joke might be good, but in order to get to it, you got an extra 20 or 30 minutes of film that you got to sit through to get to it, and by then, you're just kind of dragging it on. So, Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga, has a lot of good to it, and, we would definitely say that, it's in one way, shape, or form worth a watch, but, we can't fault anyone that hits the stop button, halfway through because they're like, man, this shit's just kind of dragging on, because, it's not like there's just, one bad choice in editing that, kind of extends stuff. There's multiple choices and it's not congruent. So you got an extra 10 minutes of footage here. You got an extra 5 minutes of footage here. You got an extra 20, 30 minutes of story arc footage here. And a lot of that stuff needs to be chopped. Are we the best editors out there? Obviously not. But man, we are pretty lazy and good at watching movies, so we'll tell you that. But yeah, Eurovision, there is some really good to it. There is some really could be improved to it and whatnot. All in all, F it, give it a watch, because why not? But, don't expect it to be the next, best movie out there or anything like that, because there are some subtle issues, man, and by subtle I mean issues that really just in the choice of final product put on. So don't fault the actors, don't fault cinematography or anything like that. There's an issue with editing on this one, man, at least as far as this asshole says. And that's what it is. But anyhow, Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. What can be said about you? You get a good old-fashioned SG, because there's some good in there, and, some of the good is really worth a little watch, man, and can really kind of pull at your heartstrings and make you kind of glad that you watched it. But at the same time, man, it's about, 30 to 50 minutes, a little too long, man. It really could have been really good instead of just it's pretty good. There's just some issues, but you get what we're saying, don't you? Hey, Ma. Anyhow, have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll call it. Give us money.